What's going on, guys? Skylord Studios 005 back here again. And today we have the last of the CX reviews for March, and that is, or of the March drops. This is being filmed in April. Perseus Dark. So this is the second member of Team Zodiac, owned by Lance Rogi. I thought this was going to be dual spin. I still think it might be dual spin because of reasonings, but we'll get into that later. This came... Yes. This came on 680 Wedge. I've heard Wedge is actually pretty good for defense. It has the rush gears. And 680 I don't think it's going to do too great, but it'll be meh. It's better than 480. Let's take the blade apart. So you have the Perseus core right here. And just like the Bakutan bays, they do, if I zoom in really closely, you can see there's the facebolt outline up at the top. I think it's covered in the bottom, but yeah. So very cool looking chip. Look forward to seeing it at the end of this season. The Dark Blade is very much like Night Lance, where it kind of has that kind of wider fan type of design. This right here was deliberately pulled from Gravity Perseus. It had this gimmick where you could lift it up and then rotate it and push it back down for its like attack or defense mode. I think it's going to do pretty good for like shock absorption. The bump frame, or the bump assist blade, I think is probably the best assist blade upon launch. It seems like it's going to be heavy. Also, I want to say there's a mode change on this. So I don't think they ever really advertised it, but there's like these parts right here that have like the little triangle, the little square there. If you rotate the bump assist blade, I want to say it's slightly different. I could just be overthinking it. Yeah, I think I am. It's always going to be with one of those little square parts over there. I could have swore when I unboxed it, it wasn't like that. Like, it was slightly different. But yeah, overall, it's a very circular, defensive, chunky blade. I think it's going to do pretty good. It reminds me a lot of when it's fully together with Bump. Leon Crest. So, let me see where the lock chip is. There we go. Let me put that back on. And basically each, like I said in the previous two videos, the CX blades come into three parts: the assist blade, the blade, and the lock chip, which all come together with the lock chip in the middle. By twisting it, you lock it all together. And then, of course, the ratchet lines up at the bit to make the combo. So, yeah, I think I have it slightly off-centered. So let me fix that real quick, and then we will get into some test launches and test battles. But before we do any of those, I forgot, let me weigh the parts. Yeah. So, the ratchet 680 is 7 grams. Wedge is 2 grams. Bump is 5 grams. The Dark Blade is 31 grams, or yeah, 30 and a half basically. And then the lock chip is 2 grams. So altogether, Perseus Dark weighs... Let me reassemble the blade. Altogether, the blade is 37 grams, which is actually pretty heavy. But it seems that CX is going to have some weight creep, which I'm fine with. But yeah. So, let's get a test launch in. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Pretty good defensively. Could do some pretty cool counterattacks. First opponent will be Nightmail, just because it kind of reminds me of Nightmail with the bit. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, The bit has good defense. I don't think it's going to have good LAD. especially with like all that top heavy weight. Yeah, no. Night Mail. 3, 2, 1. Perseus, 1 to 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. First finish for Night Mail's win. 3, 2, 1. That's actually been the first time I've seen a CX day first. That is 2 to 3. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. I'm gonna reshoot that one. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. That is 3-3, so match point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And we are going to call that Perseus just because it tapped it into the X-Rail technically. Let me test something real quick. Next bay it's going to face is going to be Shelter Drake, just because that's an anime battle that we can do. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Again, when it wobbles and it starts hitting, it seems like it's actually going to have some pretty good counterattacks. The blade actually looks pretty hype. The rest of it, I don't know about. It's very cool looking when it's spinning. It's Perseus, 1 point. 3, 2, 1. Perseus, 2-0. 3, 2, 1. That is Shelter Drake's win. 2-1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. That is 3 to 2. Shelter Drake. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. That's Shelter Drake's win. So Shelter Drake is able to beat it. Let's do the manga battle of Drawn Brave versus Perseus Dark. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh. First finish, Drawn Brave. Can I get the parts out, please? So that's 2 points for Drawn Brave. Say that again. 3, 2, 1, go. So, who burst first? We're gonna reshoot that. I do want to say that Perseus technically burst after, but I couldn't really tell. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 2 to 1. Perseus Dark takes it with a spin out. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. And that is Perseus Dark, 2-2, 3, 2, 1. Drawn Brave, 3-2, 3, 2, 1, go. Reshoot, didn't really get hit into the pocket. Dang. The assist blade's already starting to get damaged on Drawn Brave. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. I want to say it's like 3-3 right now. So let's see who's going to win. That is Perseus Dark. Or Dark Perseus. Which one is it? Dark Perseus, Perseus Dark. I'll say it's called Perseus Dark. So yeah. We'll do one more opponent just for fun. And I think we're gonna do Impact Drake. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Impact Drake, Lin outspin. 3, 2, 1. Impact Drake, bring out. 3-0. 3, 2, 1. Drake's win. So overall, what are my thoughts? I think the blade Perseus Dark definitely has potential. Needs to be kind of experimented a bit more with. The bump frame definitely has potential. 680, I don't know about. And wedge, I personally don't know about. I don't think it's going to do that great. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.